This is the really easy section to help you build up to playing full chords and notes on every string. Each lesson is played slow, then fast, with each new section increasing speed. If you decide to skip ahead and later find that you are having difficulty playing something, then you might want to come back to this section to get your fingers in shape. If you are just starting out, I recommend that you play through this section at least once, no matter how easy you find the first few lessons. For this exercise, we are going to play notes on the first string only. Here we are only going to use our first and second fingers to play these notes. This is called the half-step song. A half-step is the distance of one fret on the guitar. So from the first fret to the second fret is a half step. The fifth fret to the sixth fret is a half step. From the 12th fret to the 13th fret is a half step. And even if you change strings, a half step is still one fret distance. Let's begin with a step-by-step approach to playing our first song. It is very important to use proper picking and finger technique. First, we'll slowly go through the song, making sure to use the correct fingers for each note. Then we'll play it at 2 different speeds. In this exercise, the first note is an F on the first fret. It is played with a downstroke. In the second measure, we see our second note is an F sharp note, played on the second fret, using your second finger, and picked with an upstroke. In measure 3, we play a G note by moving our first finger up the guitar neck to the 3rd fret, and pick with a downstroke. Measure 4 is a G sharp note played with your second finger on the 4th fret and picked with an upstroke. Then, for the big ending, we drop down to the open E note played with a downstroke, no frets, no fingers, followed by the last note, F, first finger, 1st fret, played with an upstroke. For most of this song, your thumb will be behind the 2nd fret on the back of the neck. But when you play the G and G sharp notes and slide your first finger up to the 3rd fret, your thumb will follow by sliding up as well. Then back to the original position for the ending. Also, the whole song builds up with half steps, 1 fret each. Then ends with half steps, right where we started by dropping to the open E, then ending on F. You can see in the sheet music all of the notes or timing values in this song are whole notes. As we discussed earlier, a whole note is held for 4 beats. Now that we have dissected this position and learned the correct fingering and picking, let's play along with the tempo. First, we'll start out very slow, then we'll speed it up a bit. Here's the half-step song at 40 beats per minute or 40 BPM. The drum machine will count us in with a 4 count, then we'll start playing together. How did you do? Were you able to let each note ring out for a full 4 count? If not, remember to keep your fretting finger directly behind the fret wire. This requires the least amount of strength to hold down a note. Here's the half-step song played at double the tempo, 80 BPM.